Okay. Let's see. So we got a couple of things that we can do before we go. I guess each of these have dialogue.
Hey, stalkers. I just realized something. This elder job blows. This place is falling apart without the real elder. Can you get me out of this? Say it was like a clerical error, or... Hey, any of you guys want to be elder? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Is that it? Is that all? Doesn't look like I can do anything else.
All right, stalkers. Keep your eyes open. And stop by my bar. Make sure my assistant hasn't burned it to the ground.
Okay, Prip's place.
Welcome, Ark Dwellers. I'm Netbot Toolborg. I've been authorized to pour grog into any orifice you choose.
That's terrifying. Okay, so I got 3 artifact points that I can spend, so... Grenade damage by 4, that... Yay. Oh, I can upgrade these. Or no, I can get all of them. So, let's get Hellfire. Let's increase that grenade damage. Because, yeah, being able to do a lot more damage. Because I don't use the medkits nearly as much. Shop discount might have been nice.
See you soon. We are open day and night.
Okay, and Delta.
This is the Fix Pit. I am Delta. I am here to fix and upgrade your gear. We will all be fixed in the end.
Okay, so... pretty much Dunsky at this point. Even from the get-go. So this one requires a lot more weapon parts than I currently have. We've got a lot of things that aren't good. Except for this. This is new. And does a ton of damage. How much damage do the rest of this do? 12, 13. Okay, so scopes. So added weapon range, extra crit chance. What about damage modules? 100% chance to knock back enemies. That's interesting. So I can get this thing up to 12 damage. It's good for crit if I can upgrade it.
Can't wait to see you again, stalkers.
Okay, so let's go to Iridia's shop. What does she have for me?
Just in time. Got some new items in.
Let's see. So stalker vests. Actually, she pretty much doesn't have this damn thing that's new. Green eye for the extra weapon range is good. I think the rest of this stuff is garbage. Just grenades and other things. I was hoping we get other useful bits, but oh well. Okay, so more weapon parts, more artifacts, then we'll come back. Because I think I'd rather upgrade what I've currently got instead of other things. Okay, so water risers. Oh, so the Mausoleum of Suburbia was a separate thing. We're gonna go here. Wonder how long this DLC is. How many different zones? Probably not too huge, all things considered. Stalkers, I've got reports of enemies coming in on the high road. Check your map for more info. Oh. Are these just random side quests? Okay, let's go do that real quick. Can't imagine it's gonna take very long. So maybe they did add some, like, bonus...
Spread out, dogs! Whatever is out there, find it and kill it!
Yeah, it looks like they might have given us some bonus challenges. which is kind of understandable. Okay, so we've got a stalker. So, or not a stalker, a shaman. Shamans are pains in the asses because they summon more dudes. So, I'm just gonna take him out of commission for the time being. We got some other friends, but this is more important. What's up? Oh, why does he still have the pistol out? I forgot about that. Oh, there is a zone dog all the way out there. I'd say that sucks, but it really isn't that big of a deal. Mind control the hunter? Might as well. Gimme. Hey, thank you, Crystalon, for gifting 5 subs to Xenon. Spook Ghost, Mad Gizmo. Gizmo, why are you hiding? Twilight Wolf, and Byakurin Hyojo? Ah, it's a mouthful. Alright, I'm gonna go stand this guy just out in the middle of nowhere. Easiest way for him to soak hits is just to exist. Ow, that was actually kind of loud. Sound balance lately has just been kind of bad. Not too bad. You know, noticeable. Okay, can I fly? I thought I upgraded this. I swear I did. Anyway, let's keep shooting this medbot.
Oh, does that hurt?
The enemy heard you. Small wonder.
Bye-bye. Be seeing you.
Is it running away? I'm not entirely sure. See, is this a new game? I haven't seen it before. Hi. Okay, so they're all just mobbing Borman. Shaman's on the ground.
That had to
Start
hurt.
doing some damage to him next. Let's see. Oh, I can't go anywhere. Oh, and I still have the stupid pistol out. I'm not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. Whoops. I should probably start killing these zone dogs.
Don't get stupid.
Okay. Should I get this Fire Emblem or Mario Rabbids in order to sate your turn-based RPG needs? Ooh, that's an interesting question. So, let's bring him here. So, Mutant Year Zero is fairly fine-tuned and has a decent story, but Fire Emblem and Mario Rabbids are probably better. Mario Rabbids has by far the best level design out of all of them. And let me think. Is that this guy? I shoot the medbot? Perfect. There we go. Let's see. Borman. You escape, you cannot escape.
What you got?
Keep shooting the zone dogs, because these things hurt.
Simply beautiful.
Okay. And reload.
Stone cold.
Let's see. So the hunter. The hunter is awake and aware, but it doesn't look like he's capable of doing anything. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and get rid of the hunter first and foremost, because that zone dog, I don't think it can hurt Borman. So it's kind of in my best interest to go for the one guy that might be able to. I don't know. Anyway, so Mario Rabbids has the best level design. Fire Emblem has the most and best story. That poor dog. It can't do anything. It's just kind of pathetic. It's great. Okay. But yeah, Fire Emblem has the longest and best stories.
Sorry about that.
And 4, potentially 5 routes through it. So like the plot will change kind of depending on what you do. Which like if you want bang for your buck, Fire Emblem. If you want levels as a puzzle and like high tier game design, then I would say Rabbids. And honestly, the thing that Mutant Year Zero has going for it comparatively is I would say this will probably be the cheapest if you give it enough time. You might be able to get Mario Rabbids for fairly cheap, but I know this will probably be on sale on Steam for very little within, you know, a couple months or a year or something like that. Which I would say is a perk. But all of them are really good, and I'd highly recommend them. It's just, when you ask, like, A, B, or C, I gotta do this game the disservice and say, probably the other ones. Can destroy covers, EMP bullets. Ooh. That's really good. That's stupid good. Admittedly, I'm not sure how many robots we're gonna be fighting here, but that said, that's really good. I'm not sure if that like constantly EMPs enemies or if it's just a here and there thing, but that's still really freaking good. Anyway, yeah. So is this a new game? This is just a new DLC. If you want to see me play the base game, I've got it's like a 20 episode series, 16 episode series. But yeah, I've got the entirety of that up on YouTube right now. And you can watch the whole thing if you want. Or not. No pressure. I think I've already been through here. Yeah, Fire Emblem works a bit like Persona on the management part of things. So the combat plays similar to Final Fantasy Tactics. Yep. I, honestly, as a Fire Emblem game, I'm not enjoying, Fire Emblem Three Houses as much as I thought I would. The level design has certainly dropped off with the transition to 3D. I think it's mainly just because intelligent systems, I think, hasn't been focusing on it as hard. Which is, yeah, a minor kind of disappointment just because I loved the old level design. Like, every map was unique.
Am I dreaming? Is that who I think it is?
But at the same time, like, the characterization, the characters in general, and the plot has just massively improved.
It is you. The legendary stock of Big Khan. You left the Ark a long time ago to wander the zone. Thought you were dead.
Alive and kicking, stalkers. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But maybe you're not who you say you are, huh? Maybe you're some of those damn imposters trying to trap Big Khan.
Whoa, whoa, imposters? You've been out here breathing the fumes too long, Khan. What's got you so rattled?
I've walked from one end of this wasteland to the other. Seen some shit you rookies wouldn't believe. I don't fear nothing. Until now. Something strange is going on all across the zone. Ghouls are disappearing and getting replaced by copies. But they're made out of plants. I call them pod ghouls. This ain't the zone fumes talking, alright? I'm on my way to the Ark to warn the Elder. So, if you'd excuse me.
A lot's happened since you've been away, Khan. The Ark's got problems of its own right now. We're on a mission to capture Goran, a renegade mutant with the power to control plants. He could be behind these pod ghouls you're talking about. We could use your skills. You still the legend they say you are?
Oh, I got skills for days, believe that. I remember Goran. He was a punk. Didn't think his powers were that strong. Okay, I'll help. Stalkers got each other's backs, right? What happens to you happens to me.
Okay, so Big Con's now available for selection. So if we go squad, let's switch out ducks, maybe? Okay, so we got 30 points to... Hold up. Is he just under-leveled? Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's just under-leveled. That kind of sucks. Well, let's see what he's got. So, he's got Circuit Breaker. Disable a mechanical enemy for a couple of turns. Sneak between covers. Doubles critical chance when shooting. Shoot multiple targets using 1 AP. Reduce accuracy by 25%. AoE knocks over enemies and destroys covers. Spray flames over your enemies. Jump to any location within range. Knockdown's pretty good. I just wish he had all of the same mutation points as everybody else. Like, you really think they just have everyone be the exact same level, but he doesn't, for reasons. It's not like his stuff got cheaper, I don't think. Gunslinger would be nice. Oh, and they're separate. Okay, so let's grab Sneak, grab Silent Assassin, grab Ground Pound, grab Gunslinger, grab Flame Puke. I'd like to get him Frog Legs, but I think we should probably get him the Health Booster and the Crit Boost. Okay, so what else do we have? Not much here. I mean, I can keep buying things, but I'm not going to be using, like, any of these. We'll save up for that. Okay. So, inventory. Let's see. I guess we should probably switch him out for ducks for a second. I like ducks. He's probably better, but we just got the moose guy. We might as well use him. Let's see. So that's one. Do we want to grab the no tune? Or just keep with the crossbow for now? We also have stuff like the Rambino, which is what he started with. It's not bad. It's level 3. Extra damage, extra crit damage. Oh, that's already factored in, though. Yeah, I'd probably rather get him something like the GJP. Okay. Added weapon range. And another one of these. What has he got on? Where is immune to electrical damage and charges? That's kind of nice. What about grenades? I probably have a whole bunch that I've just been totally ignoring. Let's see. Let's grab a chem flare. Smoke grenade. Might not be a terrible idea. We'll have one of these hand grenades. But yeah, I like the idea of a character with a AoE ground pound knockdown.
Lay down your...
Okay, so we're gonna just...
Don't it?
We're just gonna slam a jam that guy into next Tuesday. So he can't do anything, but he can. Because I don't think the other enemies have hurt us yet. So as long as we don't shoot him with a noisy gun, he stays on the ground and burns to death. Very slowly. I'll just have him hide. Okay. So he burns. Maybe I'll give him the crossbow after all.
You did it, kid.
But, okay. So, I guess the enemy exploding alerted everybody else. Bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not terribly surprised about this. Luckily, I do a whole bunch of damage, so it's not so bad.
Filthy, come here!
Okay. Get up in here. I think we're safe from an overwatch, but he is not safe from being puppet mastered. Okay. Have him. Okay, he can sprint. And he gets he gets shot, which is perfect. Okay, because that means Borman can run a gun. Supposedly he can run a gun. So far, run and gun has seemed to be a complete damn lie. Oh, nope. Okay, worked there. I was hoping we'd at least blast off the wall, but... oh well. Let's see, is that a human? Which one? On my end or enemy's end? They could Molotov.
Nasty parasite.
Let's see. I have a 50% chance to hit. Why is it... oh, wait, no. Borman has a chance to hit him. Do we try and shoot? Is there a better angle? There is a better angle. Because if Borman can hit the guy, it wrecks the building. Problem is, Borman needs to hit the guy to wreck the building. I mean, that's technically true of this entire group. No chance to hit. There we go. What's within range? Oh, practically everything. Okay, third dude with the stitches. Yeah, Magnus is a human. I mean, technically they're all human. They're just mutants. Some have animal features, others are psychic. Let's see, come on. Nah, it didn't wreck the cover. That's frustrating. Maybe we need the pistol that destroys cover.
Sprayed and slayed.
Low hit chance. See, that took out cover.
Annoying.
Ow. Oh well. Pew.
We are unstoppable.
You want to get into this game?
Look at these ghouls. They're bleeding something that looks like moss mixed with leaves.
Let's see. You want to get into this game, but you're not a big fan of stuff like this that's linear. Oh, see, I love the linearity to it because it means it's hand designed. Every level feels relatively different. There are some kind of samey spots, especially when you're out just in the wilderness. But there's no feeling of bloat. Or, you know, the bloat feels mitigated. And so it's really satisfying to more or less get to the end and, like, 100% everything out. Because, like, my problem with XCOM is, like, you do a mission, and it's kind of similar to the last mission. You just fight some enemies, oftentimes in a very similar map. Maybe the map's been, like, rotated around a little bit or remixed slightly. And that always just felt slightly unsatisfying to me. Whereas, in comparison, stuff like Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, as doofy and stupid as that game was, like, every level was different and interesting and utilized the mechanics in a slightly different way that made each level shine. I still remember some of those levels years later with a relative fondness because of how cool and, you know, satisfying it was. Whereas, like, XCOM, I remember, like, 1 or 2, mostly where I was frustrated because the level design was funky and broken. And I remember, like, an enemy jumping up through several floors and killing one of my dudes and just being like, well, that just sucked. I don't know. It's very much, like, to each their own kind of things, but for me, this is the kind of thing that I can get behind. See, I wonder if people hated the game for having rabbits and guns. I mean, I think people hated Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battles because it had rabbits in it. That said, like, if you just passed over that game and you like this one, and the only reason why you're not interested in Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battles straight up because of the rabbits, I totally understand. I hate rabbits. But, oh god, that just glorped at me. I totally understand why you would not be a fan of... why you wouldn't be a fan of the game, but I'd still recommend trying it because it was just so good. See, what's better, rabbits or minions? Rabbits, 100%. Minions are just... eh. At least rabbits have some, like... Minions are just... like... bean things that just... they're like virtually the same, but the rabbit's design is...
You guys know Mimer? Big tribe of ancients. People say they're watching us from the heavens. Looks like they left some war machines behind. Like, a lot of them.
These machines are pockmarked with old bullet holes. Someone was trying to fight back.